Hi guys,
Hello, people.
I'm Milena.
Lola.
And we're watching Look Back.
We're watching a movie. I thought you were gonna say, guys, see.
Is it a movie?
Well, it is.
It's
Just a very short
I
one.
love this movie.
Just a very. You were
For
wondering
50
what we're
minutes.
gonna watch. Whether we're gonna watch Pluto or Bochi or something. We're watching Look Back. We made a poll of what we're gonna watch in this slot, and it was. I don't know what to say. I didn't think that was possible. I really didn't think it was possible for something to win by one vote. And there's a confession that we need to make. We just show it to you guys. Wait, you see this? You're not gonna be able to see that. This is the poll that we have casted a vote on. We did not know. We did not know. When I say we, it was Milena.
I mean, it was my vote.
It was Milena's vote.
Everybody guessed that it was my. Everybody thought at the end that it was my vote. The truth is, it was my vote.
was
I don't know if people were joking, but
I
it
think people
ended
were
up being
joking.
true.
The thing is, this was not intentional one bit.
Yes, because
This was not
first,
intentional one
when we
bit.
put the poll, I honestly thought Bob is gonna be number 3, number 4 because of how
I
it
told
did.
Milena I
because
think
how
it was
but
about it was gonna be because of the two comments that I heard most. I thought it was gonna be about like some summer that someone died and Takopi. I thought it was gonna be between the two of them.
I don't know. Judging by the previous poll that we had, like I like Bochi did the purse. I think it was the last one, you know. And at that point, I asked for you guys to vote for Bochi, and nobody did. You know, so I had zero hope that Bochi were gonna win, but I put a vote there immediately. I always put a vote. You know,
Yes.
Lola never puts a vote. She does not care. I always.
Not that I don't care. I feel bad. I'm like democracy. I will not cast my vote.
I think it's a democracy. Like president votes for his
That's very
party.
true.
You know
That
what
is
I
very
mean?
true.
Like
There is one poll that we did not put a vote on.
Haikyuu Monster.
Yeah, we did not. We did. Well, I think when it started, we put a vote on Haikyuu, and then we removed it.
The thing is, we would remove the vote this
We would have
time
removed it.
as well. And if we technically remove the vote, then we would have
A
to
tie.
do a poll again
Yeah.
or something, you know. But it ended up this ended up winning with my
Because
vote. And also we would remove the poll, but like the last time that we checked before playing a movie, we wanted to play we played a movie that night. Like the poll
when
ended
the poll
at,
was ending.
the poll ended at
We
like
were
9
watching
p.m.
when Harry
you
met
know?
Sally.
Exactly. So maybe around 7:30, like when we checked the poll, like it was 3% difference or 2% difference
For Bochi.
And I was like celebrating, you know.
And like
we were
Bochi has been Bochi has been ahead for like the entirety of the day.
yeah.
And so
the whole day.
I just didn't think about it. I didn't think about
Yeah.
it. And then in the middle of the movie, Mila takes her phone.
And I was like, oh my God, it's past 9, you know, like the poll is over. Let's see the Bochi won, you know. And I entered and it was the tie. And I was shocked. Like it was 33%. And then I went into the comment section.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know who won. It is a tie. Let's see, like, statistics, you know? And I went and everybody started saying that Bachi won by 1 vote and that vote is mine.
And you were correct.
And that is the truth. And maybe now you don't think that's fair, but it's just how it is.
You were honestly were voting that we needed to put 24 hours because we needed to film yesterday. We just didn't having time. But like we needed to know what we were filming.
Yeah.
And if Pluto had won, we would have to play Pluto then Takopi. That would be the truth. So like everyone that voted for Takopi should have really voted for Pluto, I think. But if you had voted for Bochi, then you get Look Back because Bochi's 12 weeks have 14 weeks, so might as well like do Look Back. Whatever Look Back is. I'm not even sure what we're playing, honestly. Everyone was just
I
like
know
Look Back.
even less, you know. They haven't even heard it for the Look Back.
Neil didn't even-
And then Lola said, you know, everybody wants us to watch Look Back, and I was like, let's play it.
You're
It's
like,
an
what
hour
even is
long.
that?
That's perfect.
Yeah, so like basically we're kind of voting for two things. With this you get Look Back as well.
I don't know if you're
No.
happy about it.
No, but we all know Frieden is coming after this.
Yes.
And so to make it up, as always, as one more time that we did this, and it's the monster creator again.
It's not just monster. It was also like the Violet and Ranking of Kings. Like
Oh,
we played the
true, we did
second
it.
one
Okay, oh my God, we do
immediately.
this often.
Like we did that I think few times, like when it's a fucking tie, you know?
Yeah.
Or like one is winning, but like the other one is clearly so wanted, like Black Sails. You know,
Yeah.
Black Sails never won a poll.
No.
You know, but it just had to happen. You know what I mean?
It was too much.
So Pluto's coming after Freedom.
We're gonna do Pluto
So
after Freedom.
hopefully nobody's disappointed because of my vote. You know what I mean?
I thought
We're all happy now.
I thought like let's not. We could have repeated the poll, but I think it was too dramatic to repeat.
But the thing
you know
is,
what I mean?
the thing is, then we would have we didn't have time to repeat the poll.
No.
Because we had to film today.
Yeah.
Had to film today, and
The poll will be like 6 hours.
exactly.
Good luck.
So like it did not make sense to repeat the poll.
No. So here we are watching look back.
So technically, the only one who are suffering are the copy.
Honestly,
Actually, the copy fans are suffering now
yes,
because
the copy's not even in the picture. It's gonna be Bochi, Frieden, Pluto, and then
I
Vinland Saga season 3.
oh my god, don't make me cry.
I open up this laptop every day and see Thorfinn's face.
Yes.
How do I
Yes,
think I forget?
Because it's so important.
Yes. So, anyways, this is Look Back. What I know about Look Back is that it's from the creator of Chainsaw Man, that we have really enjoyed. Now, what Look Back is about, I have no idea. I'm trying to figure out who these people in the picture are.
I see 2 kids.
It looks like 2 kids, which is
One
very nice.
boy and one girl.
The reason why we watch less movies than we watch shows is because I like to have longer formats of stories. Like to be there for a long time, to like get attached to characters. Movies last 2 hours, and so like that doesn't really, give me much time. This is 50 minutes, 60. So I have no idea what this is about to be. I don't even know the plot of it.
Honestly, I think I think we would love like movies.
I think we need to try it out. I think we should all go on a journey with us trying to like watch movies, be those people.
Absolutely. So
At one point. Soon.
well, let's start with this one. We
one.
tried to start with Godfather, but let's now start with this one.
Yes. Also, I just need to say why we have no time for anything. There are suitcases.
Yes.
Right there.
Yeah.
We need
We're
to
going
leave.
to Serbia.
Yes, we need to leave in 2 hours. Yes. And here we are filming. About like literally need to take off. She has not even packed, and like if we calculated this right, the second that we finish, we have like half an hour.
Exactly. So
like I hope that there is not much to say about this movie. I hope it's a nice little journey, and that like it's not about. I don't want to cry. First, I hope it's nothing emotional. I hope it's funny, and that's
nothing from Chainsaw Man, the creator, makes me think that this is gonna be funny.
What do you mean? Chainsaw is very funny. I think Chainsaw is
it's
hilarious.
Like Chainsaw is primary funny and secondary traumatic.
I didn't
you know what
say
I mean?
that. I think it's traumatic, but we laugh about it.
How fun.
I know.
Can't wait to see that in this movie as well.
So, I mean, that's honestly...
I honestly don't have a feeling I'm watching a movie because I heard it like it's an hour long. So like to me, that's an episode.
Basically.
And the whole story is going to be told in this episode. I'm excited to see it. I honestly, personally, actually like movies and enjoy movies. It's just that like somehow with our schedule and our organization skills, it does not end up happening.
Or lack thereof. Yes.
Yeah, I thought that was obvious.
Let's play this.
Let's play.
Let's see what this is about. Yeah. Imagine if it's horror. I didn't even check what it is. That would really be funny.
See, that would work with Chainsaw Man. You know what I mean? Not a comedy.
I hope for a wholesome little story.
What? I have
100% children. It's maybe a coming of age.
There's the scariest ones.
Maybe a coming of age, cute little.
Why didn't we check this?
I don't know. I don't know
if I want to watch this.
Everyone said that we'd like it, or everyone at least that
Based
commented.
on what?
See, it's a cute coming of age story. I feel it. He's a child, and there's like this hopeful music playing.
Are his parents gonna die? That's my question.
Honestly, that's yes.
So,
yeah, it's animated. Parents die.
It reminds me of Mob Psycho.
My boob. Literally, as the camera was panning into the house, I thought Mob Psycho for some reason.
And his parents are not dead. I mean, not the best parents.
We're not there. I don't know. They raised great children. What is this music? It sounds beautiful. Oh, he wants to be like a writer. I thought he was doing his homework, and I was like, my God, I did not study like this when I was a child. Oh, like, are we following his story actually? It's a cute love story. His parents did die. And see, it's funny. Maybe this is just his imagination.
I am laughing, you know. You were correct.
This might just be like him, you know. Like he watches a lot of shows and movies and like dramatic. Like it might not be his parents.
Oh my God, how can she find her love on this big earth?
Is this a meteor
What
falling?
is happening? What is happening?
This would be something I would write as well. Yeah. The whole earth gets destroyed. Do you have parents to show it to? I literally have no idea.
Why is everybody laughing?
Because it's such a good story.
Okay.
He looks very happy. Or she? I have no idea.
He's gonna sell it in the future.
Fujina.
隣の組にいる不登校の子。学校には来れないけど漫画は描いてみたいとさ。ちゃんとした絵を描くのって素人には難しいですよ。学校にも来れない軟弱者に漫画が描く。
What if the wimp that can't come to school is like dying? Someone needs to be dying.
I mean, it's gonna be the two of them in the picture.
Yeah. Is it a great manga? Is it a great after school cue? Kyomoto is lonely. Beautiful drawings, look at this. Yours are great in a different way. No, but like this is all that they have. Maybe. I'm so dramatic. Because like I don't know if this is, you know, like first I don't know if it's a
Mm-hmm.
But like why does Kyomoto not go to school? I'm sure Kyomoto would love to go to school. It seems like she's lonely. She's drawing empty halls.
See? Competition made her
Isn't this like
practice.
haiku? Like you want to get better. That's something that you really enjoy. But it's just like the people that were telling her that she was good at drawing. Mm-hmm. Like, is that mom, dad, grandma?
It's in teacher as well.
Yeah.
I mean, somebody said that like she's the best of all the students.
Yeah, but like I wonder why she feels the need, you know, to be the best. I mean, I would also be very competitive. I just like think, you know, is that what her dead parents wanted for her?
I mean, maybe, but also she might be a child who
No,
likes
of course,
to be.
it's a child. Okay,
It seems like
well,
she
this
has
is
a family, yeah. But like the thing is, like the comment, like everybody's,
That's what
everybody
she's praised for.
praised her for that. But like
Yeah.
she maybe got comfortable in it and like didn't practice, and now she has like a competition, let's say,
Yeah.
and that motivated her to start drawing more and practicing more different
Well, that's so
styles and everything. And
nice.
I think that's good. Like
That's
criticism
great.
works, you know.
ヨッシーもミホリンも言えないでいるんだけどね。もうそろそろ絵描くの卒業した方がいいよ。藤野ちゃん、私たち全然遊んでくれない。
Yeah, I mean, it has to be something more
Balance.
because, like, it's not about just being
中学になっても絵描いてたらさ、
in competition. She's isolating herself.
紐がられちゃうよ。やめた。どうしたの？藤野ちゃん、プリントちょうだいよ。ねえ、今日さ、帰りアイス食べてかない？ああ、いいよ。藤野ちゃんと遊ぶの久しぶりだ。
Like, it's nice that she's doing all this and hanging out with friends again, but like, I don't think you should quit. Also, just the pictures of Kyo, whatever, look sad. They're beautiful, but it's all like there's no people.
お母さん、これ一緒に。
No.
I love this.
はあ？なんでですか？
I promise you, Kyomoto is like dying from something.
Literally, why wouldn't she go to school?
いや、普通に嫌です。
I mean, there could be many reasons.
Yeah, but like, she still attends school in a way. So
Yeah,
like,
just
the
as
only
well.
reason she could not be coming to school, I mean, she has an illness that like she
Yeah,
cannot,
that's what I'm saying.
get. Like, it would be dangerous to get like exposed to like bacteria or something. But
I mean, it can be many reasons. It just depending how
my girl, if you think no one's home, do not
I
open
open the
the.
door.
But I mean, I want you to go in.
I mean, me too, but I don't want you to go in uninvited.
すいません。
Why are you gonna search through the house?
The kids are insane.
卒業の証届けに来たのですが。
There's so many books.
God.
I can slide it under the door. You're drawing for fun and because you like it.
It's gonna go under it.
卒業証書、ここ置いときます。
No!
失礼しました。藤野先生。
Sensei?
Well, this old. She's older. She's
Oh yeah,
four-
she's
four-
so yes.
京本。まずプリント続いて、最初から3年生の頃から藤野先生の漫画見れました。私、藤野先生のファンです。サインください。背中の服にサインください。私は間に合わなくて枚数載せられないのに、藤野先生は学校行きながら枚数載せて、本当に同じ小学生だと思えないぐらいすごくて、藤野先生は絵も話すも5年生頃からどんどん上手くなっていって、私確信しました。藤野先生は漫画の天才です。どうして6年生の途中でのこまかくのやめたんですか？ 外に出す話考えてて、ステップアップするためにやめたって感じだけど。漫画の賞。すんごい見たい見たい見たい。すごいですそれ。まあまだ頭の中にしかないけど。頭の中じゃ完成しかけてるし、あとは実質下書きとペン入れだけって感じだけど。見たい見たい見たい見たい。まだね。
I told you it was gonna be nice.
You were the one 2 seconds ago saying the girl is dying. You know what I
She
mean?
still might be though. I'm kidding. I think she just has like maybe a lot of social. Look how happy she is. Like a lot of social anxiety. What a contrast between like a happy scene and the rain and everything looks gray. She's not gonna hang out with her friends anymore. She needs to finish the manga.
おかえりなさい。まだいたんだ。ていうかそこの配給終わったの？
They're working together.
学校行ってないから楽勝です。ずーっと書いてるのに。
Aww.
Can someone answer me why you're not going to school though?
Yeah. It doesn't seem like a question. Why? Someone that just got
Look, they're going to town.
like no one mentions that.
中学生でこれ書いたの。
Okay, she's just anxious.
つっても2人で書いて完成に1年はかけちゃってますし、背景なんて全部この子ですけどね。絵も話もレベル高いよ。最低でも佳作はいくと思うよこれは。
But like by you
Yeah.
plus. Look back. Do you think no one is dying?
No, I don't know. I don't know. She could
I don't
be
know. I
dying.
think she could be dying. Like this does not look good to me.
部屋から出てよかった。え？本当は今日外に遊びに行くのが怖かったの。私、人が怖くなってここに行けなくなっちゃったから。今日はすごく楽しかった。家で暇でやることがなくて絵を描いてたけど、描いててよかったって思えた。藤野ちゃん、部屋から出してくれてありがとう。お礼は10万でいいよ。え？嘘。
But why is only just by
Well, I don't know because like I think she's the one that writes the story, and I have no idea.
and
so I
the
guess, like, it's a
girl
story
writes
by
the
her.
background.
Yeah. Like they work together, but
Yeah.
like it's her story, and it's Look Back. Like the movie's called Look Back. No, 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 no. Look Back. No, wait. No.
She's in the background.
Yeah.
私たちが連載ですか？編集長が高校卒業したらさせてみようってさ。自
17歳で読み切り7本も載せてんだもん。ちょっと遅いくらいで。
My girl.
美術の大学に行きたいから連載手伝えない。何それ急に。今日もと書いてるの背景だけだし、
Don't be
それはアシ
mean.
スタントさんに任せればいいわけだし。でもさ、美大なんて言っても意味ない。
I love this story.
美術系の就職先なんて全然ないらしいし、知らない人といっぱいさ話すことになるんだよ。それは
She doesn't want to lose her, but like don't be mean.
私についてくればさ全部うまくいくんだよ。
She's just hurt.
私、藤野ちゃんに頼らないで一人の力で生きてみたいの。
But doesn't mean you have to lose
つま
her.
んないよ絶対。つまんなくないよ。
No,
絶
it
対
won't.
つまんないし。っていうかあんたがさ一人で大学生活できるわけないじゃん。できるようにする。無理だよ。だってコンビニのレジの人とだって恥ずかしくて話せないじゃん。これから練習するもん。無理、絶対無理。でも何、もっとうまくなりたいもん。
But how is my other girl doing as well?
さすがに厳しいっていうか、他に誰かいませんか。はい。
Everything's so dark. No, please don't. They said breaking news.
学生らを切りつける事件が発生しました。その後、山形県警が犯行人物とみられる男を拘束したとの情報です。この事件による怪我人などの情報はまだ分かっていません。
だからもしうちらが連載できたらさ、すっごい超作画でやりたいよね。私書くの遅いからな。画力が上がればスピードも速くなるんだよ。私もっと画力上がる予定だし。じゃあ私もっと上手くなるね。藤野ちゃんみたいに。今日もとも私の背中見て成長するんだな。
God.
What? No.
Is it like her story in the beginning, like a parallel universe or when you're born again?
出てこないで。幽霊だ。
お前さ、この間の展示、俺の絵に似たのあったろ。俺のね、俺のネットに上げてた絵パクったのがあったろ。肉差しやがって。俺のアイディアだったのにパクってんじゃねえ。ありがとうございました。改めてお礼を言いたいので、電話番号を教えてもらっていいですか？ああ、いいよいいよ。藤野先生。もしかして藤野先生ですか？やっぱりそうだ。私4コマのファンでした。なんかすごい偶然だね。ありがとう。なんで漫画描くのやめちゃったんですか？最近また描き始めたよ。連載できたらアシスタントになってね。怪我はないかね。それじゃ私はこれで。私書くの好きじゃないんだよね。楽しくないし、めんどくさいだけだし、超地味だし。一日中ずっと絵描いてても全然完成しないんだよ。読むだけにしといた方がいいよね。書くもんじゃないよ。じゃあ藤野ちゃんはなんで描いてるの
When does it end? I am not listening to anyone ever again. I'm not watching anything. Just like, oh, let's watch this. You'll ask for it. No.
It was so funny.
Oh, I no, this. Why would you do that? Oh, like, we need to leave in like an hour. Like, the suitcases are packed.
You're respect. You'll have
I
time.
feel I need to wash my face. What was this?
Wouldn't you say, Lola, that this is good story?
It's great. What a lovely. I was gonna say
story.
I was gonna say we should have read that. Look like a bit on Prime. The description. The last sentence. Two girls shared passion for manga, bringing them together until one day an event shatters everything. A heart-wrenching coming-of-age story unfolds. If I had read this, we would not have played this.
It was coming-of-age story. It was coming-of-age story.
Come back.
That's what you wanted. No, but like this is definitely, how to say that, the reason why I personally do believe that movies are great.
I mean, this
true. That's what I want to say, because I agree.
I felt everything in the 60 minutes.
I agree with you completely that like I honestly also personally love a longer format where like you see more depth to the characters, where you see more of the story. But like there are some stories that like are like
don't need more time. Yeah,
don't need more time. Like when a writer knows what what they want to say.
Yeah,
you don't. Like they can say it, because like I personally have watched some movies in my life that like have affected me, that I still think of them like every day.
Yeah,
definitely loved everything about this. Like loved everything that this writer wanted to say.
I don't know. I don't even know where to begin. I cannot believe if we had time, we would have taken time. We just finished this. I washed my face. I literally had to like reapply SPF again. This was stunning. This really was stunning.
This is such a beautiful
honestly,
story.
it didn't. It felt like it lasted so much longer than it actually lasted.
I agree. Because a lot of story has been said.
Like I cannot believe that it kept going. I don't know, like this thing that happened here at the end with the university being attacked. I immediately thought of I don't know the animation studio, but remember for Violet Evergarden we were talking about this? Mm-hmm. That like the animation studio that made Violet Evergarden, that like there was a man that like set fire to it. I don't know if it dropped a bomb or something.
I remember that as well.
Remember
like
that
first time hearing about it.
That we talked about how like that studio really tries not to exploit their animators.
Absolutely
and
remember
everything.
that, but like nobody's setting a fire.
What do you
that
mean
fire
we
I don't
talked
remember
about
at
it?
all.
Like so many of the animators died in that studio.
Deleted from my memory completely.
I remember because like I remember that people wrote it in the comments, but like I remember watching like I want to say like a documentary or something, like a YouTube video, something that like talked about those events. Because like if I remember correctly, that guy also thought I think he was like sending mangas to them like wanting to get like published or something, and like, you know, I don't think that's how it works, you know. He was just like sending mail to them, and then he was like thinking
That somebody stole his book.
yeah, that like when he saw something, whether it was a manga or an anime, I don't know,
I mean,
that like that was
could have been inspired by
yes,
that.
because it seemed like the exact same thing, like with the guy coming in and saying, like, clearly not a mentally sane person, coming and saying that like his art was stolen. So I don't know if the creator kind of wanted to talk about that as well, because like it seems too much of a correlation not to have been that, and like I could only imagine that everyone would have been greatly affected by that, especially like people that make mangas. And so like,
I mean, it's not like that is such a big event, horrible event that would happen, like that never happened before. Like, of course everybody would be affected, and like this then definitely would be inspired. But I mean, inspired, like, you know what I mean, like,
yes, of course. I mean,
this definitely then reference something like that. I honestly don't remember the story. I remember constantly how we're talking how their studios like are overworking and underpaying animators, you know, and how horrible that is and big of a problem that is, you know.
Yeah, like the working conditions of it are like seem really, I think I read that like most about Jujutsu Kaisen, maybe because like it was like kind of the most popular one now, and that like the animators are literally dropping, you know, from exhaustion, which is like, it makes me never want to watch Jujutsu Kaisen because like I don't like the conditions that they have to make it in is heartless. And so like you can, if it was inspired by that, it almost is like how do I say it, an incredibly beautiful dedication to those artists that have died in such like a senseless act of violence. I did not expect this coming into this. Like the entirety of the movie is such a like a love story of like writing comic books.
Absolutely.
And I mean mangas. And like in a way how it brings you together,
in my opinion. Like in this case, like manga creators, you know, but like somehow it all just felt like art, you know, like it didn't glamorize it in any way, in any moment like that, like manga create, like, because this girl became so famous and like made so many mangas, you know. But like you didn't feel it from either start to finish that like she did it for money or for fame or something like that, you know.
Because like there's so many also shots of it being like very, at least what it seemed like to be, like very grueling, very exhausting, like kind of, but the love that you feel for something also like being very like over consuming to some degree that it like makes you like, she at some point stopped doing it, you know, because like she felt inadequate to someone else. And I think that's like something like not only in that realm, but like realm. In any realm. Absolutely. Like you would come to that with anything that you also love doing.
But it felt just like that, like she loves doing that. There is nothing else poured out. There is nothing else in the world that she could possibly be doing that would make her feel what this makes her feel, you know.
No, like you can
like affecting people's lives with this art that she's making. Like the moment, like that is also one of my favorite moments in the show, and it happened at the beginning of the series when she got complimented by the other girl. I don't know the names. And when she got complimented, how much you can feel how much she affected her life, and like it was raining. Everything in that moment was gloomy, you know. But she was so happy. And she felt so much proud, joy, motivation, all of it. Honestly, that was. I mean, there is so many moments in the movie that were absolutely perfect, you know, and like that I connected to, and like anybody can connect to, you know. But like somehow that moment was so perfect in my opinion. You can feel in that like moment how just like affecting somebody's lives. That is the reason why she does this, you know.
But like it what's beautiful to me, and again I think like it's so I literally don't know who the creator is. We have watched Chainsaw. I have no idea who this man is. Somehow made me feel closer to him because like it felt like sort of like this. It was a beautiful back and forth of what a storyteller gives you and what you also give to a storyteller. Like he creates this story, he creates this world, and like he can feel insecure about it, doesn't like it, doesn't think like that he has maybe created something good, and then someone's gonna come to you and tell you how incredible and life-changing and how important this story that you have written is to someone. That makes you want to write more, and vice versa. Like you, the reader, the one that gets the story, like you can find yourself and feel so much about someone else's world that they have created. And so like it's a very much it's not a one-sided relationship.
Absolutely.
And so like it was so beautifully shown between the two of them, and like that's the way that they have met, that they have affected each other in such a way. It breaks my heart that God, her name is on K, Kayo something, that like she never really found out that she is the one that like made her continue drawing, because like we had this whole also like a parallel universe, let's say, you know, what would have happened if they have never met. It was like kind of like the beginning manga that she wrote about like being reincarnated and sort of like still having your soulmate in this world, and they just like didn't know each other up until a later point where she like also saved her from this guy. It seemed like she didn't draw for a long time, but like just started again. Kiyo something, like never knew that she is the reason why she continued drawing this.
Yeah, honestly, to me, the whole movie seemed like from the writer's perspective. Like the main character, it seemed like it was them. I mean, I guess him. The creator is a guy.
Yeah, I think the greatest guy.
Okay. Then like it seemed like he, like everything that he wanted to say about creating manga, about the love that he feels for that, about motivation, where he finds it from, you know, how maybe also someone motivated him just like that, you know, in the past. And like everything that like how he feels about art in this world, he put into a movie for us to feel.
Like that's
like
what
how
I mean.
we
Like,
affect him and how he affects people around him, you know?
Yeah. I don't often like watching things. I don't keep the creator, like the creator disappears in my mind.
Absolutely.
And like I think that's also a good thing.
Yeah.
But like somehow in this, the creator felt very present, and like I now feel closer to him. Like
that's how it
just
felt
because
completely.
like it was kind of an insight into his mind with this storytelling, and like it was told in such a stunning way. Also paralleled with the relationship of these two girls, of just them helping each other. Like she helped her continue writing, and Fujino helped her be more confident, be able to like go outside, have friends, and like at a certain point, and like
absolutely,
I love that. Like it was such a bittersweet moment because I felt so proud of her for wanting to have her own life. I
was in that moment, even though I mean, I understood the other perspective. The other girl was hurt because she was also very connected to her. She
felt like she was losing a friend,
and also was probably even scared to lose a partner in this. She got comfortable in this, and like just like the girl was before afraid to get into the world, I think the main character was also afraid to lose a partner in all of this, you know?
Yeah, like her saying that like she wants to enroll into an art college and like become her own person, even though like she's she's very afraid, but like she wants to live
so proud of her in that moment.
I could not have been prouder.
Honestly.
Like because again you see through her demeanor that like she's very shy, and like she doesn't feel, let's say she doesn't think she's brave, but she's so fucking brave to do that.
She's braver than most.
God. And like again you see that every comic book it's kind of like Fujino's name and everything, and so like she does fall into like a background, let's say. So like I was so proud of her
Absolutely.
in that moment.
But then later, when the tragic happened, and like the Fujino, let's
Yeah.
say, first reaction when she saw the little piece that she
Yeah,
threw
yeah.
under the door was to blame herself, because otherwise she wouldn't have died. Like otherwise she would have her life maybe different, but like she would still live. Like that made me sad in that moment, because that is so not true. I mean, I understand, like you always when something tragic happened to anybody around you, you always blame yourself.
Of course.
You always regret of not doing more, not doing this, or not,
Like even when things
like,
are completely out of your
just
control.
like falling out of touch.
Yeah.
Like the thing, that's what I want to say first, that like everybody can connect to this movie
Yeah.
in any way. Somebody to art, somebody to that somebody motivated them, or they motivated somebody else, somebody to
Yeah.
losing a friend, like a friend that they have lost without really a reason. I mean, there was a reason, but
It
like
was like just out of, because it's not like they got into an argument. I mean,
No.
sure, like maybe it
just
was
like
like
life,
an argument.
life separated them in some ways,
Well,
but they didn't have.
Yeah, because like of the insecurity of losing a friend, like some type of like a misunderstanding. Like she was just, Fujino was afraid of things changing between
Yeah.
them. Like they were inseparable, you know?
Yeah.
And so like it was not any type of love loss. It
No.
was just that fear that like so very sadly brought them apart, like when it didn't need to. Like that's the worst part of it, like that regret of like of not
Yeah.
doing things a different way.
Like that friend is lost, you will never talk to her again.
Yeah.
You will never have the opportunity to fix what was broken, and like you wanted to fix it, you
Yeah.
know. So like that is such a sad moment, but like she shouldn't have blamed herself, because she made her life beautiful,
Yeah.
getting out of house, everything that like the love, the friendship that they shared between each other, everything that like Kyoto, I have no idea,
I like,
has learned
yeah.
through like since the moment that she left the house was beautiful. I mean, 100%. There were hard moments as well. There were scary moments and things like that. But like at the end of the day, it was beautiful.
And
Like,
she just
she made
simply
her life
cannot
be-
control
Like what is gonna
what
happen?
happens
Like
in the future.
Like none of us
No.
ever can.
And
you
like
know?
everyone makes their choices, and like
But like that's what I
some
want to
things
say.
just are out of
Exactly.
your hand. But
Yeah.
like,
Like that's what I want to say. Like it was Look Back. The title of movies Look Back. Like because like there was a point when she fell into the shadow. Her friend fell into shadow, and this one became, let's say, more focused on
Yeah.
making more manga and things like
Yeah.
that, and not didn't appreciate in those moments
Yeah.
maybe how much she didn't want that to make that manga
Yeah.
without her.
Yeah.
Or things like that. Like it can make you think about so many things in life that are happening to you right now. So like if you like are not talking to somebody that you want to talk to them, like this movie can affect you in a way that like you want to reach out,
Yeah.
or things like that. Or later, like in the grief, it can even, I think it represented grief even beautifully as well, because again, there is always a regret, there is sadness, there is, in the beginning you just think of the worst things, worst times and things like that. You forget how beautiful it is, and then like it doesn't say much, but through pictures, somehow reminds her later how their friendship was beautiful and everything that they shared, that connection, that
I
relationship.
mean, it reminded her why she was making a manga. Like she was making it for her. And so now she continues making it for her, and it talks about like this very bittersweet moment of like you having to choose kind of what, like, to look back on something and to what to take of it, because like, you can always like, you can drown in your regret. Like you can sit in your room in a fucking corner and drown in your regret, and that's not really gonna, at the end of the day, do anything. So like what you take from it, what she took from it there at the end, which like was very beautiful and bittersweet, is continuing to draw this manga for her. Like, because like when she entered the room, she saw all of her all of the mangas that she released there. Like that's the way that she loved you, and that was even though like
yes.
you were not, let's say, friends at that point, like that person still loved you
Yeah.
and wanted the best for you and loved your story and was affected by your story. And so like you kind of sit there and you continue writing that story, kind of, even though it hurts, even though you maybe don't want to do it, you take the best out of it and you do it to honor them.
So that's what I want to say. That's why I honestly believe this story, this movie was just beautiful, perfect. I mean, tragic, but like nice in so many ways.
And that was stunning.
I honestly loved everything about it, and I think it's a proof that we should watch more movies.
Give me a rom-com. Give me
Like
a fucking
it
rom-com.
can be even a horror. I would accept a horror if it was for reaction. It can be a rom-com, it can be a mystery, it can be a tragedy.
No.
It can.
No.
What are you talking about, Lola?
I am so tired. My head is about to start hurting me from the tears. I do not want it. Give me like
You can
White
watch-
Chicks.
No, you can watch it.
Let's watch movies like White Chicks.
You can't watch just one genre of movie.
Yes, I can. Watch.
You can in your private time, but here we
Watch
need to
me.
make.
Yes, no, here we suffer for your enjoyment. Yes,
Exactly.
absolutely. This is what I should have, honestly, it should have been weary when everyone was like, you need to watch this. I should have thought, why? They would definitely not be recommending something like, oh, nice and hopeful so much. No, no, no.
For me, they always do. That's why Bochi won. That's why Bochi won.
Bochi
By
won
my
because of
vote.
you. You pushed it
Because of me, for me.
through, you pushed it through the finish line.
Exactly. So you're welcome.
I simply do not know what we do with polls. There's like, we can put multiple choice, but I feel like that would be even more confusing.
What do you mean multiple?
We can-
There is 5. How many more?
No. Like we can allow multiple choice.
No, that would make it.
Yeah, I don't
think
think we should. But like we could. But I don't think we should. I think we should keep it like you have to pick one.
You have to pick one. You choose one. I picked.
Yeah.
I picked Bochi,
Like
and that's
you
what
have
we're
to,
watching.
You have to
know?
pick a hill to die on.
Exactly.
You know, I think that will only make
Exactly.
sense. So next week's is Bochi, and Bochi, I think is a coming of age story.
About
also.
a girl.
There is a girl,
and there is a band.
Yes, she's in a band, and that's perfect. And so, like, honestly, yes, her parents might be dead. That's every anime ever. But besides that, I don't want any tragedy whatsoever.
Is
and
it
if it
something
is,
that you die, or just like because it's anime?
what?
Is that something that you know, or just...
No, I'm just making a joke because
Okay.
like parents are dead in animes. Like, say, I thought her parents were dead for like the first 30 minutes. I was like, this big revelation is coming. These are not actual her parents. She's been adopted, and the people that she has drawn in the beginning were actually her parents, and she was a baby in that car that survived. Not even joking. That's what I was thinking in my mind. Like, and I was just trying not to say it because I was like, you sound insane. So there you go. That's it.
That's it.
We need
guys.
to like literally get on a plane.
So that's it.
Thank
See
you
you.
so much for watching.
Bye.